this video, we're talking about how to graph conjunctions, and in this particular problem, we've been asked to graph the inequality x greater than -2 and less than or equal to 4, where the domain is all real numbers. So we've been given this inequality. We know that x is greater than -2, so let's go ahead and write these as two separate inequalities. We'll say x is greater than -2, which is what the first half of the inequality tells us here. And then if we look at the second half of the inequality, we know that x is less than or equal to 4. In order to graph this, we want to find the part of the number line where both of these inequalities are true and where the domain is all real numbers. So what we can do is go ahead and draw a number line like this. We'll call this 0. We've got here -2 and +4, so we can go ahead and say -2 here and +4, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So we'll put at least those points on our number line. Now we need to say that x is greater than -2. Because this isn't greater than or equal to -2, it's just greater than -2, we know that -2 is not going to be included in the domain. So what we would want to do for that part is draw an open circle at -2 and then draw our line going this way off in the positive direction since x is greater than -2. But now we have to look at the second part of our inequality here where we know that x is less than or equal to 4. So if we draw x is less than or equal to 4 on our number line, because we have equal to 4, we want to make sure we include 4 in the domain here. So we say 4 and then less than 4, so we draw going off in this direction, x less than or equal to -4. Now, because the domain is all real numbers, we know that we can include everything in between these two, including 4. If the domain had been instead whole numbers only, we would have only been able to include the whole numbers in between -2 and then including 4. On our graph, we would have included them as points. Or if the domain had been only positive whole numbers, we would have included just 1, 2, 3, and 4 as points. But in this case, we have all real numbers, which means we include all of the decimal and fraction numbers. And we can say that the result here is where these two overlap. That's going to be not including -2, but it's going to be everything here up to +4 and including +4. So when we graph the conjunction x greater than -2 less than or equal to 4 with the domain of all real numbers, its graph will look like this.